Hello again. In this video, we will learn the kind of verb called verb with cognate object. Some teachers say cognitive verb, but the right term is verb with the cognate object. The word cognate is a Latin word. Its meaning is similar, akin. So this is also the definition of the verb with the cognate object. This is the verb that takes after it an object similar to its meaning. In English expressions, there are some verbs which take after them the object which has the same meaning as the verb. Means the verb with the object that has also the same meaning as the verb. This is what we call verb with the cognate object. For example, dream and dream. Dream is a verb and dream is a noun. So when dream takes the object, that is dream, we will call it verb with the cognate object. I'll come to these examples later, but before that, let's learn something more about the cognative or the verb with the cognate object. The object is called cognate object because it has the same meaning as the verb. There are some key points we have to keep in mind in order to understand the verb with the cognate object. The first point is the object is noun and formed from the verb itself. The cognate object is always noun and it is formed from the verb which is earlier mentioned. So, slept, sleep. So, sleep comes from the verb slept or sleep. That's why this is the point we say that it is a noun formed from the verb itself. Second point, that the verb often functions as transitive verb, even if it is intransitive in other context. Transitive verb and intransitive verb, we have already learned about them. If you want to know more about these two terms, watch my video on transitive and intransitive verb. So, the intransitive verb, when it has the cognate object or cognitive object, it is considered as transitive verb, even if normally it is used as intransitive verb. The third point is the object technically repeats the action of the verb. Technically repeats the action of the verb. Means you show an activity and when you use the cognitive object with the verb, so that cognate object or cognitive object shows the repetition of the same activity. Let's have a look at some examples I have written for you. Dreamed a dream. It's second form. I have written second form of all the verbs so that things maybe look clear to you. If I had written dream, so it might have been confusing. So dreamed, its second form is also dreamt. Both are right. So dreamed a dream. Let's use the two words as a verb and cognate object in the sentence. She dreamed a strange dream. She did this work and it was done on dream, and the dream has the same meaning as dreamed. So this verb will be called with its cognate object or verb with the cognate object. Another example is slept, sleep. We slept a sound sleep, means peaceful sleep. So slept shows our activity, and from this we have made this object sleep, so it functions as cognate object. Fought a fight, like the soldiers fought a brave fight. Fought, fight. This is the activity and this is object. Normally they are fighting is intransitive verb, but when we are using cognate object with it, it becomes transitive verb. Lived life. They lived a happy life. Life is also the name of living, and they lived the life. So life and live has the same meaning. This is also considered as verb with the cognate object. Laughed, laugh. He laughed a bitter laugh. Verb with the cognate object. Sang a song. Anything that can be sung is a song. So sang has almost the same meaning as song. The noun came from the verb sing. Sang a song. She sang a sweet song. Verb with cognate object. Run a race or ran a race. We ran a race. So running is also activity and race is also, and both have the same meaning. Or the verb ran has its noun like a race. So verb with the cognate object. Now, what is its utility in everyday language? Let's have a look at the note I have written. This construction is less common in modern English. Means in day-to-day English, it's less common because nowadays we have been more precise and we want to say things in as simple and as direct way as possible. Less common, but it has still some utility where in formal writings and literature, or in some ancient languages like Latin and Greek, you still find these types of constructions very commonly used. But in English, it is only used in formal or literary writings. So this was all about the verb with the cognate object. I hope you learned and enjoyed this video. If you learned something, do like and subscribe. And until my next video, bye bye.